Have you ever felt the urge to give your friend a roundhouse kick to the chin because they picked Yoshi before you did? Do you ever play well during a race and just as you were beginning to really feel good about yourself, realize that smart steering has been on this entire time? When racing on Star Road, have you ever fallen off the edge so many times that when the Lakitu came to rescue you and place you back on the track, you thought, no, just let me die? Have you ever left the fake item box inside of a real item box and then simultaneously felt like a creative genius and a sadistic bastard when your little brother falls for it for the 5th time? Do you ever wonder how something so plucky and colorful can also be so heartless and infuriating? Have you ever taken a step back and considered how amazing it is that a game you grew up playing, which provided you with hours of laughter and happy memories, can now provide that exact same joy to your children, and that exact same anger? Have you ever let your significant other win at Mario Kart, even gone out of your way to make it close and convincing, only to have them immediately laugh in your face and brag about their win? And then have you subsequently reevaluated your relationship and deeply questioned their character? Have you ever been hit by a blue shell, began to slip into a deep rage, and then realized that somehow you are still in first place? And then have you swiftly been hit by a second blue shell and then felt the urge to take a bite out of your controller? Do you ever win a race in Mario Kart and then become disappointed in yourself for not letting your little cousin win? And then do you think, no, I was demolished in Mario Kart when I was his age. This is a rite of passage. Have you ever been driving in actual traffic, and after being cut off by someone wished that you could throw a turtle shell at them and watch their car explode, despite the baby on board sticker? And then did you quietly wonder if you're actually a psychopath? Have you ever looked away from the screen in rage, and then as you saw your friends' laughing, smiling faces, suddenly felt a shift to gratitude at how lucky you are to have them in your life? Have you ever lost a race in Mario Kart because of your mom's last-second blue shell and then instantly felt something you haven't felt since that one night of Monopoly we don't talk about? Have you ever wanted to feel good about yourself for winning a race, but simply aren't able to because you know deep down that they let you win? Do you often find yourself overwhelmed by all of the choices between carts, wondering what all these different stats actually mean, consider strategizing, and then just pick the basic cart again because in Mario Kart, none of these things really matter anyway? Have you ever felt personally offended by the game itself because the item it gave you was just a little too good? Let me tell you something, Mario Kart, if you think I need these gimmicks to win, then you are absolutely right. Give me that shit. Do you ever get more confused by the timing of pressing A on the starting line boost than by the entire plot of Kingdom Hearts? Have you ever felt the deep and creeping desperation of seeing a red shell sneak up on you towards the final stretch of a race? Have you ever felt a slippery, evil grin unwind across your face when you get the lightning bolt from your item box?
You guys are so screwed now!
Do you ever imagine that in the dictionary under bullshit, it should say, see Mario Kart? Have you ever lost in earnest to someone very kind, and then after the race they said something to the effect of, hey, 3rd place is still really good? Have you ever then wanted to throw an entire chandelier at that person's face? Did you then think in the dictionary under the word patronize, it should say, see this moment? Have you ever found yourself doubled over with pain in your gut from laughing hysterically at a comedically timed red shell or other goofy antic with your friends, and then been struck by the stark realization that this fun moment won't last forever and that you will unquestionably be sad again in the future? Have you ever wished that those carefree nights with friends would just last forever, that you could always go back to the endless tangle of controller wires, the empty soda cans on the floor, and immature poop jokes? Have you ever jumped entirely off the couch, mic dropped the controller in victory, and had a full Tiger Woods fist pump after crossing the finish line in first, only to realize that there is still one lap left? If you have answered any of the aforementioned questions yes, then yes, it is safe to say that you have truly played Mario Kart.